know you've got a question, so just, hit me.
This one. Okay, I'm just gonna say it.
I say it. Say it. I don't even know. I like that there's no prep for this. I like that it's surprise.
I know.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm in my listening mode.
Okay. Dear Lisa and Rabbi, what's a good way to fix a relationship with a matchmaker when I came off too strong? And now the matchmaker is not so interested in me. Do I text? Do I call?
The matchmaker canceled them. The matchmaker's like, Survey said, I don't want you.
You got matchmaker canceled.
Oh no, blacklisted.
I do it.
It's kind of bad. I mean, I'm sorry, we're going to go on this side. It's kind of bad. And the reason it's bad is because you're not just talking to a matchmaker. You're probably talking to a network of matchmakers who are saying this person is really difficult to work with, and just be aware because this is going to be a problem. So my first question is, did you have like an off day? Did you like make an oopsie and you were, I don't know, something happened and you were irritated and then you came off not so nice to the matchmaker and like, whoo, that's what it was and it was just a moment? Or are you one of those human beings that kind of always comes off that way to people and it's not just the matchmaker that you upset, but like it happens at work, it happens with family, like you get under people's skin. If you get under people's skin, you don't need me. You got to see somebody to really help you. It's like not my specialty.
No, you need therapy.
You need therapy. You need to get support to, usually it's anger management. It is impulse control. It's things that like set you off and you just can't hold back. And then you constantly stick your foot in your mouth, which by the way, the support that you get will help you in dating. It's not just going to help you with the matchmaker. It's life support that you actually need. Just
remember that the matchmaker is the easiest person to blame for your failed relationship.
Right.
Because you're going to blame somebody, right?
Yeah.
But what is the most incredible value is if you can own up to it.
Right.
And say, I made a mistake,
right,
Rabbi. I blamed you. It's really my fault. For me, if you said that to me, not only am I taking you...
we make up high.
Not only are you making up, you're like one of my special people.
Right. Right.
Now, I'm not saying don't purposely do that. I know people are going to be like, oh, that's how you do it. Yeah. You
mess up with the rabbi. You put your foot in your mouth and then you redeem yourself and it's going to be so much better.
Right.
Yeah, don't do that on purpose.
But if you can own up, like honestly own up to making a mistake, we're human. We're flawed.
Say, I had a bad day. I had a rough morning. I judged you or blamed you or I came off, with a really not appropriate attitude. And I'm very sorry about that. And I want to kind of repair this relationship. I agree with that. But what about this person? I know, we all know people like this. They have a little bit of an attitude. They have a chip on their shoulder, whether they were roughed up from the world or their family or something. And they come to everybody that way. I don't want somebody to like make up, play nice, and then they're going to mess up again every single time because they don't have the skills to be able to follow through to be better.
Right. If I'm your matchmaker and you can't lean on me, then I'm not your matchmaker.
That's a good point.
Like
That's really deep. Right. If I am not the right person to be there, to be your support that you can come to, then it's not going to work.
You need a matchmaker who has your back.
Yes.
And you can lean on and you can have a real relationship with.
Yes.
I know it's hard to find that.
Well, listen, this is what I love to say, is that the first match that we make is between you and me. We have to be a good match. We have to connect, and then I can help you. But I can't help you if you and I don't click, if we don't build something. Even I'm like, I have a personality type where I can get along with many types of people. I think you're the same way. And even if there isn't a spark or a click or a connection, I know how to build that connection. So we can make that happen together. But that's the first match that has to be made with your matchmaker. So it could also just be, maybe let's take the person and put them aside. Maybe you don't have an attitude problem. Maybe this matchmaker isn't such a good matchmaker. And maybe they're one of those triggering people that always says things that like jabs at you. And you're like, oh, like, why do you make this process so painful? Why are you putting me down? Right? Things happen. There's professionals in every industry that aren't the best. and maybe that person triggered you. I'd rather you make up with them, but then I want you to walk away from the relationship anyway.
And don't blame all the matchmakers on the one matchmaker that
yeah,
messed you
no,
up.
there's always a bad rotten egg in the bunch. Like, it's just what it is. And sometimes it's not good. But maybe you're not the problem. Maybe they're the problem. And you still should make up because it's the right thing to fix the situation. But I think after that, you need to make up but not count on them.
Let's talk to the matchmakers for a second.
Okay.
For the matchmakers, you have to be single focused. It's not about you.
And it's not about what you want for them.
Be a conversational narcissist. It's not about your story. It's not about your narrative. Yes. You need to be focused on them. What is your story? What can I do for you? You are there for them. If you're not there for them, what are you doing?
What are you doing? This whole industry is built on being there for people, being that in that moment with them, wanting for them what they want for themselves, not what your vision is of what you want for them.
Exactly.
This topic is it like hits my heart because it's so deep and it runs to the core of each side, to the being of who we are and how we want to help people and bring people together. It's heavy.
And most importantly, we can't help you more than you want to help yourself.
Oh.
We cannot be hungrier than you for the match.
Yes. Yes.
You have to be hungrier than us. You have to be the one that's... I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to come after you.
Yes.
I'm not... That's your job. Your job is to be hungry for your future, to be ambitious.
Yes. Yes.
If I'm the matchmaker,
they've got to chase it.
I am your best support.
Right. But they have their dream, and I am the support to help you get your dream.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is big and deep because I'm sure like me, you're thinking of so many stories that are going through your mind like now, yes, every single one of them.
Everybody listening and watching is going through the same thing. Like, oh yeah, my friend, they blew that one. They're not in their network anymore. Yeah. Okay. That's what we got for you.
As we say in Yiddish, c'est la vie.